The channel again. Just get the gear on here and take little Honda out for a little bit of a spin and have a look how much water's in one of the little local reservoirs after all the rain. But it's quite warm today. It's already 33 degrees Celsius. We'll find out what it's going to be like out riding around. Fire a little beastie up. Turn on my GPS. It's 14.2 volts. Yeah, baby. GPS fires up. Should I take a phone? Probably should take a phone. I'll catch you out in the forest. Yeah, just turning off here at the old cricket grounds. Head off out into the forest. It's extremely green for this time of year. For central Victoria to have this much green in the forest, it's just unheard of. All this global boiling bullshit that they're going on about at the moment, I don't know. You can only use your own two eyes. And from when I can ever remember, I've never seen the forest this green and lush. It's 2/3 of the way through summer in Australia right now. It's crazy. There through the local cemetery. Like, this is one of the hottest days in a while we've had. Anyway, catch you soon. The old power line here runs all the way to a little place called Majorca. Splits off there and just feeds a few houses that are out in a little area out there by themselves. Missed that corner. Oh well, we'll do this one. Rocks. Stand up. You've got to stand up in this forest where there's a lot of like little loose rocks on top of the surface, and it makes very easy to lose his front end. So when you're actually standing, there's a lot of benefits. You have a lot more agility to flick the bike left to right, and if it loses the front end, you can dab a foot down like that and save the day, sort of thing. That's extremely deep, that. I think there's been a set of 44-inch tyres or something go through there. I took me Isuzu D-Max through there, and yeah, she was on top of the tyres. It's crazy how much water. Look, here we are. Look at these out in the bush. These little bog holes full of water. It should be dry as a chip out here right now. Anyway, this is the old Carisbrook reservoir. Be interested to see how much water's in it. Used to fill right up into this zone here, but there's some big floods back in I don't know, 2010 I think it was, somewhere around there. Oh yeah, she's right up there. Wow. It's great to see the animals get some water this summer. See, what they had to do is they ended up having to get an excavator and dig this wall out because they thought it was going to breach. You normally go through there, but that'd be like a metre deep there. You can see all the water that just gushes around there when they let it all go. So they thought this wall was going to break. Breach, I think. Used to be right here a which I don't know why they pulled it out. There used to be like a one of those things goes out, and then they had a valve down the bottom which fed out the water out the bottom, And I don't know who ripped it out, but yeah, they had a little fire here not long back too. Somebody lit the wall on fire. It's actually quite steep, little wall here. As you can see, it sort of drops down, straight down, so oh well, we can do that. Oh yeah, burnt up there too. Wow. These bums that come out there. Oh, look, you can be homeless. Like, I understand people are doing it hard right now in Australia with interest rates and just things aren't. With all their bracket creep and all they go on about, but there were some homeless people out here a while back, and like, it's a bit tricky. But they come out, they set up a tent, and they leave all their crap behind. Like, doesn't matter if you're homeless or not. Like, seriously, just clean up your shit. The environment doesn't hate you. You know? You might think the government does, but like, that's fine. But geez, you don't have to hate the environment by just leaving your crap everywhere. That's the old inlet there that fills the reservoir. They dug the side out of that as well to stop it filling up, but needs something to be done. It's a great old spot. Used to be a real motorcycling mecca for young kids and that. When I was young, people used to come out on their motocross bikes and go flat out around it and have campfires. Brilliant. And guess what? While they were doing that, they weren't doing home invasions or snatching bags from little old ladies in the street and just being pests around town. Oh yeah, ratbag motorcyclists out in the forest. Ooh, big problem. But, you know, while they were out here, they weren't up to mischief. If they hurt themselves, well, the only people they're hurting is themselves. So, but it's really good to see all that water in there. There's a shortcut here. There it is. Bit of a drop off there. Once again, this suspension soaked it up. Well, that's a long drop from up on there. Really impressed with this stuff. I'm thinking about actually buying a shock absorber for me Tenere for the back. Because the standard OEM shock, you can only, you know, the wizardry of these suspension guys, it's only so, they can only do so much. They re-valve it and they re-spring it, but they've got no high-speed compression, which high-speed compression is like the game changer with suspension. It's for when that wheel moves fast. It's not high speed so much as how fast you're riding, it's how quick it activates. Bit rocky there, bit gnarly, bit loose. Boggy there. What a hoot these little things are. Anyway, I'll catch you on the flip side.